Hello, guys. This is Sid Leslie at Gers TV.
You're what, sorry?
Sid Leslie at Gers TV.
I'm Gordon Bond. Hello.
Guys, it's been a nightmare the last couple of hours. We don't know how bad it's been and everything else. But we'll do a show, win, lose or draw, because that's a Glasgow Rangers show. That's a Glasgow Rangers story.
Yep.
There's no fans allowed in the ground, so because of that, Brian Nelson were pissed. Because there's no fans allowed in the ground, obviously that every Rangers supporter will be watching in a bar or whatever else, so you have to go to watching whatever.
The reason why we do this short night, because as much as we want to explain the fact and celebrate the win, see at the same time we lost the game tonight, we were outplayed and they're the better team. And do you know what? Gers TV is all about reactions, so it's your show, so let us know what you think.
Not a problem. So the problem, the idea of the show tonight was just to do a quick match analysis. We get absolutely humped. Everybody knows we get humped. We should still come out and do a video about it.
Yeah, exactly.
So my opinion on it, personally, was I think if you watch the Gers TV for the last few weeks, Rangers should have went for an attacking formation. We should have went attacking and we should have went for a high press, and at all times we should have high press. But we sat back and we gave Celtic an opportunity to score goals, and if we do that, I said they would beat us. Personally speaking, I think the better team won.
We never turned up. You know, it's like Bob Johnson saying that we never turned up. That's true. What annoyed me personally was that we actually had an attacking team.
We never played attacking football.
If you look at the start lineup, we had players who go forward and attacked, but they were told for better or worse to sit back. And the first 2, 3, 4 minutes, and obviously they scored 5 minutes. You could see it coming, and the worst thing was they didn't address it.
You kind of predicted it, and we were looking at if you look at the shows we've done for the last few weeks, we've said that if Celtic attack us and we let them attack us, they'll win the game.
Yeah.
We play attacking football, we'll win the game. However, you have to take the hats off the fact that Celtic went for the result and got it. I would also say that the second goal that Celtic scored was a fantastic goal, I thought, to be fair. But I thought, genuinely, I thought that at half time Celtic could have.
Yeah.
Now, I hate saying this, and it's going to bite me in the arse forever, but at half time I feared that game could have went 5 or 6 or 7. I really did. That's how badly Rangers played.
Yeah, and the whole point of Gers TV and the whole point of having a fan reaction is it doesn't matter if you win, lose or draw, is you need to be honest and talk about it and say, you know, tonight we weren't good enough. Aye,
we were in the Bristol bar, and honestly I was drinking double beers at that point. I really was. I had the fear. Celtic went for it, and to be fair, they were the better team. But at that point, I was very surprised that the game finished 3-0, and I'm happy with that. No, I'm not happy with it, sorry, but I'm not.
Sorry Simon, say that again.
I'm not happy with it, but at half time I was saying if it gets any more...
Oh, but you've never seen at half time, you were happy with it.
I did that comment earlier, sorry.
Yeah, no,
I was so angry, I was like, you couldn't make this up. But anyway, it happened, it is what it is, and you're sitting looking at it and you're going, what's the manager's tactics here? It's awful.
Yep. Fraser saying Sherlock Mills. You know what? As much as like had a bad game against Ross County on Saturday,
I just think that
made 2 or 3 world class saves. It could have been 5 or 6-0. That's the worst thing. And we're sitting here thinking ourselves.
I think Steven Gerrard's team, to be fair, if he was the manager, we wouldn't have been in a position where we would have lost today.
Yep.
Would have set out differently. However, Van Bronckhorst, he seems to think this, if we sit back, it'll be a good take, a good idea. But guys, listen, that is what it is.
Yep. And just a point, I said to you earlier on, Simon, as you said to me, as you agree, we signed Aaron Ramsey, and as soon as he signed, we said he can't play tonight.
And that was bad PR.
Yeah.
Why would you not put the fee out?
His exact words were, it's too soon, he can't play. Whereas Carl McGregor, Celtic's captain, good enough player, that's up to you to decide, but he said he couldn't play, but he played.
Yeah. God knows, if anybody watches Gers TV will know, I've said this for years, our PR is terrible when it comes to that. You should have put the fear in the Celtic and said he's playing, but we've never done that. Anyway, however, I don't think no matter what happened today, I think the manager called it wrong.
You don't have to say he's playing. No, don't they? All you have to say with Aaron Ramsey is he's a great professional. He'll slot right in.
Yeah.
And they don't want to swear, but they'll shit themselves.
I get that. And for the Celtic point of view, that's the first time they've been top of the league for a long time, right? And they're obviously going to think the onus is on them now. But we've given them that. Our management's given them that, and I hate to be critical to the management, but you've got to say...
Well, you have to spade the spade.
The points that we've dropped in the last couple of weeks have been terrible.
Avoidable.
Are avoidable. But tonight's game, that's probably the worst I've seen Rangers playing. When I say the worst, I don't see any point in the game that Rangers look like competing.
We had the better team. First 11.
On paper, with the better team. With the better
Player
team.
for player. Better team.
Celtic deserved their win, and I think...
We can't shy away from that, and as much as we want to say Gers TV and Rangers fans, FTP or whatever.
Well, we have to accept the fact that it's
exactly.
Team. So how we come back from it, I don't know. Obviously we'll have to get back in the dressing rooms and everything else and sort things out. We've got Aaron Ramsey to come into the team, but I'm more concerned about the management of
very little passion.
There was two things that worried me. One was passion, and two was the way we set out. First of all, that Rangers team is designed to play from attacking, and if they do the high press, Rangers, as I said, if you watch videos from the past, if they attack, Rangers will do well and Rangers will beat Celtic. If they sit back, Celtic will beat us. I clearly said that in any video you've watched in the last couple of weeks. Celtic attacked us and they beat us, and they were a better team, without a doubt. That's no without question, man.
Correct. My opinion is we've got the better individuals, the better first team on paper. Right
now on paper, but they
got to show up.
They got
we're told to defend. We played a very attacking team, but we're told to defend. So if you look at the team starting lineup, we had Barisic, Tavernier, Olsen, attacking players, forward thinking, Aribo, Kent, Arfield, Roof, Diallo.
No, but
8-9 players at 11 attacking players. The only defending players we had was Kamara.
I think when Rangers fans seen the team today, we were happy. We were happy with the team. However, it's the way we set the team out, and the way we set the team out, we should have went for Celtic's throats.
No, we set it at a time team. What I'm saying is the time we set it at a time team, we played defensive. Which is weird, because if you look at the starting 11, it was attacking.
Yeah, no, I agree with that, and it didn't suit them. So as Celtic's finally now in a position where they're top of the league, the pressure's on them. If I'm being honest, I think I really think they could have scored a lot more goals. So I was a wee bit, as I said earlier on, I was a bit worried at 3-0 you're going, it can't get any worse here. That's the worst I've seen Rangers playing, and it does alarm me.
And even on the, like, Joe, we talked this at the pub, watched the game, it was like Casino.
Aye, it really was.
That was the worst thing.
And another thing that alarmed me was the fact that our manager, Giovanni Van Bronckhorst, a great player, never doubt that. However, before the game, after the game in Dingwall, and today, watching him at any point, he never seemed angry.
Yep,
and I get that might not be a big thing to a lot of Rangers supporters, but I grew up in the Jock Wallace era, Graham Souness era, where they were going crazy, they were kicking doors in and everything else. We could accept going to Celtic Park and getting beat when there was blood, snorters and battle. But there was no blood, there was no snorters, there was no battle, to be fair, right?
Oh no,
there was no fight whatsoever.
100%.
And I don't think the management portrayed that either. And that's a massive, massive worry for me. Because if you're going to be a leader, you need to lead from the front.
Exactly.
Then when you go on the park, I've said for 2 years now, who's the leader of Rangers Football Club? Who is the captain? Not the captain with the armband. Who is the John Gregg, the Terry Butcher? Who is that man? And I don't think we have it. And today we didn't seem to have any passion.
I proved it today. 3-0 at the Parkhead, like half time, and people come at second half, and the Tavernier. I actually do Jay. I think he's a good player. He's not a captain though. He's not a captain.
I agree with that. He's not a captain. He's not a captain.
He's a good technical player, and he's good at free kicks and crossing the ball and scoring goals, but he's not a captain.
However, other than that, Rangers could have played, in my opinion, for another 5 years. We would not have scored tonight.
Yeah.
We wouldn't have scored. Celtic were by far the better team.
Yeah, and we have to sit here and admit that. And You know, that's the point of the show tonight, and saying the better team won.
I hate saying it. I hate it. You
I
know, it's my heart.
know. No, exactly.
Very sad to see.
The better team won tonight. The better team won,
Yeah.
and what it doesn't anger me. The better team won. What angers me is the team that wanted to win tonight.
Yes, there was no heart.
And the team with the passion won tonight, and our team didn't have that passion. Because see if we had the passion and with the fight, I don't think any Rangers fan would have a grumble on that.
I don't mind getting beat,
But we
1-0
didn't have
or
that.
2-1 or best team won, anything like that. But right from the fucking the very first
You
person.
swear?
No, it's a family show. I'm trying to tell him to behave. Right for the first whistle, you could tell that we were told to sit off.
Yeah.
We were saying at the pub, like, why are we sitting back? Why we sitting them attack us?
We spoke about it.
It's unreal.
2 shows this week
Yeah.
and everything else. And we've spoken about it, and we've texted about it, and every Rangers page I've watched, I've said, if Rangers attack Celtic, Rangers win the game. If Rangers sit back,
Exactly.
lose the game. I said that clearly, and I don't take any credit in saying that. However, it worries me that the management didn't seem to want to change it.
And above that, the boss line was we signed a fucking world class player.
Yeah.
World class player, and as soon as he signed, he said he can't play.
Yep. Why would you do that?
Whereas their captain,
Yeah, personally, I think you just say
whereas their
on the
captain,
bench.
whereas their captain McGregor is out, and the manager lies and says, "Oh, you can't play tonight."
Can he play?
No, he actually says the best he can do is make the bench, right? But if it starts the
Because
game,
you've got a PR.
yeah, exactly. Whereas we signed a world class player, and the whole of Europe, the whole world actually says we're done Rangers.
Yeah.
Great signing.
Yeah.
But the first thing
Then
we
the
do,
gauntlet then
the
flies
first
back to
thing we
them.
say is you can't play. All you have to, as I said to the pub, all we have to say is he's a great player. You'll slot right in.
Yeah.
It keeps on guessing.
And it
Right.
makes him think to the last minute
Exactly.
that we've got this great
Right.
player. And
Because they have to counter it.
However, we don't have a PR. I've said this, and I hate getting on and on about it. We don't have a PR, and Celtic have the best PR machine in the world.
We'll do.
And if you look at
let's admit it.
if you look at who they're associated with and their knowledge and everything else, they've got this massive PR.
Yep.
Like this massive PR, who's one of the best PR in the world, and
They are.
And we've got. I'm not going to individually slag people. We've got one guy doing the PR job who does no PR. There's no PR, right? His job is no PR. Aaron McCoy and Chris Boyd have been told to say things in private and they do it, and that's their PR. However, that's no PR, right? So I agree with you there. So Celtic then had the momentum went to them.
Yeah.
However,
Their captain, as much as like we might think he's rubbish or whatever, right? It's their captain, right? And they've lied and said he won't play, but he played. Whereas we've come out and said our staff signing, the best signing is Gaza. He's not ready.
he's not ready. So there's no
All you have to do is basically say. All you have to say is like he may or may not play.
I'd keep him on the bench even. We've got these players that will never ever come on the bench anyway
Because-
and play. No, the thing is, see we put on the bench,
exactly.
we've got guys on the bench that will never come on anyway,
Yeah,
and you could have put them
exactly.
at the fear factor.
Because their press conference the other day, he was asked about Aaron Ramsey.
Aye.
Exactly.
Because that's how
he's
big
shit.
a thing
They
is.
were worried about him.
The only thing I had to laugh at was when the boy McGregor came on with the mask on.
I don't think he only started.
No, when he came on the park with the mask
Aye.
on, I just found it quite ironic. I thought,
Well, Anne said, as much as I don't want to credit them, but we're honest fans, honest review. He lied and said he won't start. He actually
I
said.
know, that's what I'm saying.
He actually said off a
but
word.
when he
He
came on,
actually said he won't start. He was on the bench.
aye, but that's my point. When he came on and he was wearing a mask after the recent allegations with the Celtic and the
What
the
allegations,
boys club, I just assumed they would all be wearing masks.
Simon, what allegations?
Hey, I was just assuming they'd all be wearing masks and being horrified. However, the best team won without a doubt. The best team won tonight.
Correct. And we can't lie about it. We can't dress it up, and we can't pretend it doesn't happen.
It was
We
a
have-
massive kick in the stones.
Yeah,
to be
we
fair.
have to go a week and think about it and address our failures.
But listen, guys, I'm not going to talk forever because there's no fans in the ground. We're not being in the pub, everything else. We said we're going to do a quick show.
Yep.
Like it, lump it, or whatever. We're still
What
the
was it,
Glasgow
Rob?
Rangers. We're the greatest football club in the world. It was a horror show tonight, and it was a pair of
terrible.
shite.
Yeah, but do you know what? You know what?
Stick by the-
See, at the end of the day,
Stick by your
CRCD,
team no matter what.
I'll tell you what it is.
we will still come on and say with a better team won, and Gers TV still reacts to.
Aye, well we can't do the better team winning it because the better team didn't win. But listen guys, we are the people. Win, lose or draw.
We are